tak apa ni, yang tak dapat masuk Gmeet lagi. Why? Kenapa tak dapat masuk Gmeet lagi? Link has been given kan in YouFuture? Because none of you contacting me. Saya pula yang mencari awak. You are the only class sebenarnya. Subject communication, but none of you yang contact saya before class. I'm the one yang upload the announcement. Lain-lain group semua datang cari saya since last week. But the link tu, Google Meet link tu saya dah share tu dekat dalam YouFuture tu. Saya jarang pakai YouFuture. But for the sake of tak ada siapa, because of tak ada siapa yang datang contact saya, so I have to upload the contact tu dekat dalam YouFuture. Tapi tak apalah, so as long as you can join the class today. Right, kat mana tadi? So we are going to have 4 assessment. Okay. The first one, we're going to have role play. And then we also have case study. And then we have pitching presentation and also reflection report. Okay, I'm going to explain this one by one. So this is your role play. Okay, so this assignment will be done in groups representing 20% of the continuous assessment out of 100%, meaning to say this assignment role play, you can earn maximum of 20%. So objective of this assignment is to develop practical conflict resolution skills through proactive role play. Okay. And this role play, okay, I want you to record your role play, but still you have to present it, okay, this role play in the class. Okay, so content and instruction for you to do the role play semua kita dah masuk dekat dalam ni, okay. But the most important thing is you have to create ataupun find one conflict scenario and you need to work on that conflict scenario, how to solve that conflict, okay. So kalau awak tengok dekat sini, okay, the introduction, it begin by familiarizing with interpersonal conflicts and their impact on relationships and communication. Okay, so this scenario can be related to workplace conflict. Dia boleh jadi conflict among your friends, family conflict, or any other relevant situation as long as it is conflict situation. Okay, clear tak?
Clear, madam.
Nampak tak saya share tu ke tak nampak?
Nampak, madam.
Nampak, madam.
Right.
Nampak.
Okay. So, you have to create lah kan maksudnya, because takkanlah kita nak ambil the reality punya konflik pula kan bergaduh pula dalam video tu, satu kerja pula kan. Okay, so you have to find one conflict scenario, create one conflict scenario. It can be, dah cakap dah tadi, it can be workplace punya conflict ke, conflict with your friends or circle ke, your family ke, apa-apa saja. Okay. So select a scenario that challenges and aligns with personal interests or experiences based on your experience, okay? And thoroughly analyze and understand the conflict scenario assigned to the group. Identify the underlying issues, perspective of each party involved, the role, each role in that scenario and the potential emotions involved. Okay? Remember, when it comes to communication, the one involved bukan yang verbal sahaja, but it is also include non-verbal communication. Okay, so conduct research or draw from personal experience to gain insight into similar conflict situation. And again, this one, that conflict scenario you can actually create based on your past experience. Okay, mungkin pernah bergaduh dengan boyfriend ke, dengan girlfriend ke, atau gaduh dengan ex-boss ke, dengan siapa lagi, gaduh dengan abang ke, dengan adik ke, dengan kakak ke. So that kind of scenario kita boleh guna for your role play. Okay. So as for your role play preparation, you have to assign roles within group representing the parties involved in the conflict scenario. So kena cari actor and actress lah. Okay. Develop character profiles for each role. Ada, setiap role ni dia ada dia punya profile. Yang ni dia ni role dia sebagai apa? Okay. Role dia sebagai orang yang pecah amanah kat office ke, ataupun dia ni yang suka report dekat boss ke, ataupun dia ni yang jenis introvert, tak banyak cakap, so people misunderstood each words yang datang daripada mulut dia. So I don't know. So you have to develop this character profile first. Okay. And then consider verbal and non-verbal communication cues to make role play more realistic, effective and interesting. Itu yang paling penting. Okay. Make it interesting. Okay. Maksudnya kena ada dua-dua lah, verbal and non-verbal. And again, these two, verbal and non-verbal, will be cues to make sure that your role play punya drama tu nampak real. Okay. And then you go for proactive conflict resolution. How you're going to resolve the conflict that you create in that role play tu tadi. Okay. So cara dia macam mana, boleh tengok dekat sini dia punya guideline. Adopt different conflict resolution. Kita akan belajar juga benda ni semua, such as active listening, empathy, negotiation, compromising, win-win situation, macam-macam cara lah. Okay. And then next one, after each role session, reflect your experience and discuss the outcomes with the audience. Dekat sini yang kena present in the class. Okay, maksud dia dekat sini. Okay, presentation tu kita bagi, you have to record a video of your role play. Okay, so saya tak tahulah your role play tu, it depends on you, but each group will be given with 20 minutes of presentation. So in that presentation, okay, cara dia contohlah your video is 10 minutes, your role play tu 10 minutes, video yang dah record in advance tu, kita play dekat dalam kelas, and then masa video tu tengah jalan, you can actually pause and explain. Dekat sini what kind of scenario yang tengah berlaku, what kind of conflict, ataupun how you going to solve. Kena ada moderator yang akan explain, ataupun ada presenter yang explain. And everyone in your group, maksudnya the group members ni semua kena take part, okay, in that presentation. So saya tak tahu macam mana berapa lama video awak saya terpulang kat awak. Perhaps your video is 5 minutes saja, and then you have to explain. It cannot be your video tu sampai 20 minit because you need time for you to present that video, kena bercakap juga kan. So it consume time. So faham tak kat sini maksudnya assignment ni kena buat macam mana? Are you clear?
Clear, madam.
Okay, so here kita buat role play, record, okay. So you have to assume that awak ni adalah Oscar punya winner lah, actor dengan actress. Boleh lah perasan kalau siapa-siapa rasa nak jadi Fasha Sanda ke apa ke time ni okay, nak jadi Remy Ishak ke, nak jadi siapa, apa-apa pelakon lah. Okay, so that video you record, okay, time duration of the video tu saya suggest mungkin dalam 5, maximum is 10 minutes because in order for you to make sure that you are able to play the video fully during presentation time tu, dia tak boleh lah sampai 20 minit maksudnya. Okay, so presentation campur dengan video tu semua total is 20 minutes. Okay, so masa you play the video dekat dalam kelas tu, you can just pause, okay, you explain. Okay, clear?
Yes,
Clear,
madam.
madam.
Clear Alright, good. Any question on this first assessment?
No, madam.
No, madam.
Clear Okay, everything has been shared in Google Classroom. Kejap lagi saya bagi link, just join the Google Classroom. Okay, can we move to the next one?
Yes, madam.
Dah macam lagu Johnny Johnny Yes Papa kan? Yes, madam. Bagus. Okay, let's go for the next assignment. Next assignment is your group case study. Nampak kan?
Nampak, madam.
Nampak. Okay. Not this one. The group case study will be here. Okay, alright. So this assignment is a group assignment again that carries 30% of the assessment. I bet majority of the assessment sebenarnya adalah group kan. Okay, double check lagi. Tapi saya rasa semua group lah, tak ada individual. Okay, since benda ni pun adalah interpersonal, definitely memang kena buat group. So this assignment is a group assignment, carries 30% of the assessment. The task comprise and organize field trip 10% and infographic of 20%. Okay, so this task aims to allow students to have first-hand experiences and explore the real business world. Okay, student can interact with what they are learning in the class and allow them to apply in the actual scenario where they can physically see and manipulate and also participate in that scenario. Okay, so instruction dia kena buat apa in case study? The students, they must find a managerial figure from any industry, organization, an interview to elaborate on the manager's interpersonal skills and also experiences when dealing with subordinate and staff. Maksudnya apa? You have to find one figure. Yeah. It can be anyone. Biasanya kita akan cari bosses lah. Maksudnya those people yang hold managerial positions. Okay, yang ada subordinate dekat bawah. You have to interview them, okay? Ask them question about the interpersonal skills and their experience in managing and dealing their subordinates and also staff, okay? Okay, for this assignment, you may refer to chapter 2 and chapter 4, chapter 2 to chapter 4 from the syllabus when designing kind of questions that you're going to ask. Soalan nak tanya tu boleh jadi daripada from chapter 2 till chapter 4. Okay. Right. So ni maksudnya kena cari seorang figure. Yeah. Interview them. Okay. Pergi tempat dia. Kalau kata dia company dia dekat Shah Alam, Farma Niaga Berhad contohnya, you have to visit that Farma Niaga. Group ni kena visit Farma Niaga. Okay. Kena interview bos kat situ. So this one, pandai-pandai lah awak cari your own connection. Okay. Contact. Perhaps nak interview abang sendiri ke, kakak sendiri ke, future husband ke, terpulang lah kat awak. As long as this person, okay, is someone yang hold managerial punya position and dia ada subordinate yang dia kena handle. Okay. Alright, so in addition, students must analyse any relevant gaps. Gaps ni maksudnya apa? Problems. Possible solutions. Gaps ni maksudnya it can be problem, it can be conflict, and possible solutions for improvement or the best practice elements discovered during the interview and visit. Okay, try identify. Kalau kata the boss, the person that you're going to interview tu, dia kata currently we are experiencing this kind of problem, but we do have a plan how to solve this one. So we do this, we do that, blah, blah, blah. So you learn from them, okay, how to solve the problem, okay. The findings of the above will then be presented in infographic report format. Okay, what is infographic, class? Infographic to me, very simple as long as tak pakai Word. Okay, saya tak nak awak pakai Microsoft Word. So infographic report ni, this not necessary infographic yang betul-betul di seketul-seketul tu. The best it can be that one lah, that way lah sebenarnya. Tapi if you think that the points that you're going to explain tu panjang, it can be awak buat dalam bentuk magazine style ke, pakai Canva ataupun nak pakai Adobe ke, kok pandai kan, Adobe ataupun the list. If you don't know how to use Canva ataupun rasa tak ada account Canva, madam tak ada account, nak beli, nak subscribe tak ada duit, you can just use PowerPoint as your infographic punya report. Boleh tak? Clear
Clear, madam.
Clear
Clear, madam.
All my report saya tak nak dekat dalam apa-apa saja report. Okay. Kalau kata the first assignment tadi role play tu tak ada report kan. Tapi this one ada report. Maksudnya kalau apa-apa assessment dalam subjek ni under my teaching, semua mesti pakai creative report. Maksudnya infographic report lah. So I don't want you to use Word because we are marketing student. Anything that we produce, dia kena something yang attractive. Okay, that can gain people attention. That's how. It is one of the way to communicate with people sebenarnya, to attract people, to create good impression. Okay, so sama juga kalau kita keluarkan report because report is non-verbal sebenarnya. Okay, dia tak bercakap tapi dia bercakap as on its own as a report. Okay. So the lecturer and the company will evaluate the field trip portion based on the student's ability to conduct and complete the task successfully. Kita ada rubric, you can actually refer to the rubric on how you can get to score good marks for each of assessment that we have. Semua ada rubric. Okay. Students selalunya dia lupa tengok rubric, so they short sendiri, they just focus on the instructions sahaja, but they fail to understand which part best for them to earn good marks. So whatever it is, try tengok dekat rubrik tang mana yang boleh dapat markah banyak. Alright, are you clear with our second assignment group case study?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
I clear, madam.
Okay. Right, so the third one, sekejap you. Pernah jumpa saya ke dekat fakulti? Pernah jumpa?
Not yet, madam.
Not yet ni Ni dekat mana ni? Sana. Okay, let's jump to reflection report. Okay, reflection report. In this reflection paper, okay, students will critically reflect on the experience of participating. Sorry, this one saya kena double check sekejap. Mana reteh tu. Okay. I think I have to KIV this one first. Kita go to event dululah. So kita pergi elevator pitch dulu. Okay, nampak elevator pitch competition?
Nampak, madam.
Nampak Okay, so this assignment will be done in groups representing 30% of the continuous assessment. Okay, so this assignment aims to develop student skills in creating and delivering a concise and compelling elevator pitch. Okay, cerita dekat sini, gist of this assignment is for you to pitch. Pitch ni tahu kan? Kita nak jual idea. Okay. So cerita dia, students must organize and participate in a business pitch competition involving internal or it can be external examiners. Like in our previous semester, our student has been asked to join a CIM competition, Chartered International Marketing Pitching Competition. Unfortunately for this semester, kita tak ada that competition because that competition held only once a year. Okay, so selepas dah ada, mungkin saya rasa untuk tahun ni dia end of the year, maksudnya the second half of the year baru ada that competition. So for this semester, kita dah buat, kita akan buat, dah buat ke? Baru buat tadilah kot kita akan buat collaboration with your another subject which is EVM 490. Your class, siapa yang ajar Madam Azura kan? Miss Azura, betul tak? Dah masuk kelas belum?
Belum lagi, madam.
Belum lagi? Kelas event belum ya?
Event belum, madam.
Okay, so nanti perhaps Miss Azura akan explain juga because we wanted to minimize the use of resources and also budget. Kita akan combine dengan EVM 490 so that we can have our elevator pitch competition. I mean we can evaluate, I can evaluate you through that event. Okay, so detail of the event insyaAllah we will call you next week kot insyaAllah. Saya akan bagi tahu timing. Nanti saya and also the other lecturers of this subject and also your lecturer for EVM 490, kita akan explain how that event will be held nanti. Okay, so nanti kita akan bagi dia punya bukan instruction, how it works lah maksudnya group mana yang akan organize the event and group mana yang akan buat pitching nanti. Okay, so as for this one I cannot explain it to you in detail hari ni because we have to KIV. Nanti kita akan panggil for briefing. Okay, untuk this pitching competition. Boleh kelas? This one?
Boleh, madam.
Boleh.
Tapi cerita dia, basic story dia yang saya boleh bagi tahu, we are going to have an event. And in that event, team dia kita tak confirm lagi because mungkin akan ada cabutan nanti. Team dia kita tak confirm lagi, so bila you cabut nanti kita akan nampak your event ni team dia pasal apa. So you have to pitch based on the team. Okay, yang kita akan bagi nanti. Alright, so we've done with pitching competition. In detail pitching competition, again saya dah cakap tadi, kita akan panggil untuk briefing. Alright, so next one. Okay, reflection report. Okay, back to reflection report. Okay, as for your reflection report, okay, it carries 20%. Okay, it carries 20%. Okay, the reflection report punya guideline pun nanti saya akan kena betulkan. Okay, tapi saya bagi terus ya. 20% will be divided into two parts. 10%, 10%. Okay, the first 10% will be reflection from the event that you join for your pitching competition yang saya sebut tadi. Itu 10% reflection. Clear tak?
Clear, madam.
Okay. Another 10%, okay, another 10%, markah tu kita akan ambil from your exercise dekat dalam Connect e-book. Remember tadi saya dah tunjuk syllabus, the first 4 chapters we are going to use McGraw-Hill e-book. Ingat tak tadi? Okay. All questions ataupun exercises that you're going to do dekat dalam McGraw-Hill tadi, okay, the marks kat dalam tu saya akan ambil and dia akan represent another 10% dekat dalam the whole reflection report. Kenapa tu kita guna sebagai reflection juga? Because things that you learn from that e-book, when you answer the question, it will reflect your understanding. So sebab tu kita guna tu markah sebagai your reflection punya marks. Faham tak ni?
Faham, madam.
So cerita dia dekat sini, reflection report akan terbahagi kepada dua. The first 10% reflection from event pitching yang kita nak buat. The second 10% daripada reflection report yang total tadi tu, kita akan ambil markah daripada your e-book. Okay, e-book guna kat mana? E-book kita akan guna for the first 4 chapters. Alright? Boleh? Clear?
Yes,
Clear,
clear,
sir.
madam.
Clear,
Alright.
madam.
Okay, good. I think as for today, memang again saya dah cakap we are not going to have class. Bukan tak ada kelas. We are not going to have lecture. Dan saya pun tak nak start lecture. I will settle on your Google Classroom punya content, the link and everything. And while waiting for next week punya class, perhaps you can look for group members. Okay, so total of you, how many of you in this class? Let me check. Ada plus minus 30 of you. Okay, so 30 of you, so kita just nice lah, kita buat group, each group 5 members. Boleh?
Boleh, madam.
Nanti saya share,
Madam.
Sure, madam.
saya share link untuk fill up your group members name. Okay. But the most important is we don't have group WhatsApp yet. So boleh tak seorang volunteer add me to the group, create the group and add me to the group. Boleh tak? Easy for me to communicate. Cuma saya fresh sikit lah. We are going to take communication kan? Your group going to take this subject as communication, tapi no one, none of you yang contact me before class untuk buat group WhatsApp ke, nak tanya material ke, tak ada. Okay, so mohon insaf ya, dekat situ. So next time before class lagi sepatutnya you should be ready. Okay, awak ramai kan, you should be ready, at least orang contact your lecturer. Sebab group lain saya dah bagi dah material semua sebenarnya. Your group saya tak bagi pasal kita pun tak ada group WhatsApp lagi, nak communicate semua susah kan. Okay. So siapa kelas rep?
Saya, madam.
Hidayah. Hidayah ya?
Yeah.
Okay, Hidayah nanti contact saya, my contact number saya dah bagi in your future. Ada nampak tak?
Sekejap.
Kalau tak ada, you can take my phone number now. Lupa nak introduce diri tadi kan? Sebab berlojoh sangat, tak sabar nak explain kat awak. 016660577. Okay, my phone number.
Okay, madam.
Marisa tu gelak tu kenapa tu? Okay, alright. Kita buat, saya dah introduce diri ke belum tadi? Belum Okay. My
Belum,
name
madam.
is Nur Sarah Nadia. Okay, you can call me Madam Sarah. My handphone number, as you can see in the chat box. My room number is 13092, level 13. Level 13 kelas atas awak je kan rasanya. My background is marketing, definitely. My blood is marketing blood. Nampak tak? Apa lagi? Memang I love marketing. I love selling ideas. I love talking to consumer, talking to customer. Apa lagi I love explaining things to people. Medium shock sendiri cerita pasal dia pula. Suka hati lah kan, interpersonal communication. Apa lagi Itu je lah kot. Okay. So I really hope that we can have a cheerful, a lively class. InsyaAllah. Okay. See you next week. When we have our class next week, boleh tak saya nak tengok muka masing-masing?
Boleh.
Sure,
Sure,
madam.
madam.
Communication. So definitely saya tak nak rasa macam cakap dengan laptop. Okay. So sudah-sudahlah bercakap dengan laptop daripada zaman PKP. So in our next class, I really hope that I can see your face. I think that's all for today. Nanti Hidayah dah add dalam group apa semua. Further announcement, further instructions will be given there. Alright class, it's time. Dah dekat maghrib dah ni, saya nak balik masak. Okay?
Thank you, madam.
Alright.
Thank you, madam.
Any question? Kalau rasa
Madam.
segan nak tanya kat sini, you can always ask me through our group WhatsApp ataupun segan nak dalam group WhatsApp. Tak payah segan lah interpersonal kan. You can WhatsApp me personally, boleh. Okay? Alright, that's
Sure,
all for
madam.
today. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.